Well, they are young, they are eligible, and they are ready to vote. Those under the age of 30 are expected to be a significant factor this election, that is, if they cast their ballots. The I-Team's Lolita Lopez is looking into the effort to get young voters to the polls.
What's the most important thing for you this election?
Honestly, I think Californians have the chance to undo racist policies.
Ayla Lopez and Tyler Okeke.
We see that our generation is more aggressively in favor of the Black Lives Matter protest.
Two young voters, 20 and 19 years old respectively, ready to be heard.
The interests of young people are usually left out.
Tyler works with the group Power California, who recently surveyed Californians between 18 and 29 years old.
We found that 1 in 2 young people had their hours cut or experienced a pay cut. 1 in 3 lost their job altogether. 46% had difficulty buying food, household supplies, or medicine.
Climate change, LGBTQ rights, free or reduced cost of college.
I'm a college student as well, it's a struggle to be learning online.
These are the top concerns of young adults who want the 70-plus-year-old presidential candidates to hear.
Very little of that is represented in politics, despite us being a generation that works a lot, can drive, has a lot to say online, and is more digitally connected than any generation America has ever seen.
Pew Research shows 1 in 10 eligible voters this year are members of Generation Z, people between 18 and 23 years old, an increase from 4 years ago. And in California, nearly a third of the 21 million people signed up to cast their ballots are under 35.
Hi, is this Sandra?
Despite their growing power, young voters have to actually cast their ballots. Historically, they have not turned out in big numbers. Let me take you back to the Power California survey. 64% of young voters polled say they will or probably will vote. Not enough for Ayla.
Hi, can I speak to Louis, please?
Working with a nonprofit organization in the Inland Empire, taking to the phones, talking to potential voters, trying to answer any questions.
What resources are being put out, what information people are hearing.
And the questions are not just about the top of the ticket. Ayla and Tyler say Gen Zers are interested in local races and propositions that affect them and their families.
I've been working on a lot of things like Prop 15 that will now appear on the ballot and now have the opportunity to vote for those things.
For South LA native and second-year college student Tyler, that means casting an absentee ballot from the University of Chicago.
I really appreciate those systems that we've created to track the ballot.
And you can trust these two will not slow down their efforts to reach out, motivate, and inspire friends and family to vote.
When I tell you my DMs be popping the most on election day, I will never see my DMs not popping.
For the I-Team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.